Hey you, welcome back to my Sew September series, where today we are going to learn how to make a turban style headband using African Waxprint Fabrics. My name is Nicole. I'm an experienced seamstress of 20 plus years, with the last 9 or so years being spent sewing African waxprint cottons and laces. So the purpose of this whole Sew September series is to generate interest in you, give you ideas on how to sew with wax prints, give you tips and tricks, and mainly the ideas for how to incorporate them into your fall fashions. So like these earrings, like this blouse, like the head wrap I made in a previous video, and then today we're gonna work on this really cute and chic headband made out of cotton, made out of this unique print that actually has some gold like detail in it. Yeah, it's like a celebration print. So if that's something that interests you, keep watching. Yay, I'm glad you're still watching. So I've already cut out these pieces for the headband. So this is one side of the headband, this is the other side of the headband. And then this is the elastic part that goes in the back. And then I'm also gonna cut out a 5-inch piece of elastic. So watch this video to see, I'm gonna do a 12 by 20 inch piece. So 1/3 of a yard is what you will need to complete this headband of the fabric of your choice. And then from that 1/3 of a yard, you're gonna cut a 20-inch piece. And then the piece that's at the end, you're gonna use it for your casing. So watch that. You got it? And then here's the piece of elastic. So now I'm going to, these are 2 pieces. I'm going to pin them on both sides and sew down one side and the other side, and then flip it inside out. And then for these pieces, I'm gonna fold them long ways and pin them like this, and do the same with turning them inside out and pressing them. And then this one, after I turn it inside out, of course, I need to feed the elastic through it. And so I will try my best to show you how to do that, but I'm gonna show you, okay. So I'll get back. So this is the main piece. This is the fold. So we're basically cutting a 12-inch by 20-inch piece this way. And then for the elastic part in the back, we're taking this extra piece and sewing it together to make a casing to insert our elastic. I'm gonna use a 5-inch piece of elastic. And so when I cut, I'm gonna cut all the way across here first. Then I'm gonna cut down here for these 2 separate pieces for the casing. Then I'm gonna cut along the fold to separate the 2 pieces. So you'll have 2 pieces for each side of the headband, and that's how you cut it out for this fabric. So here we are, we're pinning it right sides together. Usually you can tell the right side of an African print by the shiny side. So I'm just putting like 3 pins to hold this in place. We should do it this way. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Let me turn this. That's better. All right, so let me tell you. All right, so you see I've pinned it. Sorry, I had my camera turned the wrong way. But I've pinned it, so I'm gonna stitch across here for this one, across here for this one, and then for this casing, right sides together. Okay, so I'm gonna go stitch this, both sides on this one, right? and then we folded these in half. And then once I stitch them, we're gonna flip them inside out and then look at the next steps. So this is the casing, and for my own personal preference, I did a top stitch on either side. This helps when you do the elastic for it not to look like poofy or roll, but to give you a flatter finish with how the this will gather together. And when I've sewn each side of the headband together and pressed it, I made sure that the seam was down the center, so that way when you wrap them around each other, then the seam will be hidden on the inside of the headband. So now that we've done that, I want to show you how I insert the elastic into the casing. So I take a safety pin and put it on one end, and then I start feeding that through the casing a ways. And then this other end, I make sure that I pin it down. Gonna pin it down and I'm gonna stitch that into place with like a 1/4 inch seam so that doesn't move while I'm feeding the elastic through the rest of here. Then when I pull the elastic all the way to this other end, I will do the same thing. I will pin the elastic in place and stitch along this seam to keep it in place. So let me go do that and then I'll show you the finished result. So here's the casing, all finished. So take this seam side up, fold it in half. We're making the turban headband part. Then take this other piece the same way, seam side up, right? Fold it in half. Let's pin these in place. Right, and then let's pin this in place. It's about to be super easy, guys. You're not gonna believe how easy this is. Easy peasy. Okay. Now you got your two pieces, and all you're gonna do is pull, 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 pull. Boom. That's the little knot for your headband. So now we're gonna take these ends that we pin together, and I'm gonna do like a 1/4 inch seam on either side to hold these together, and then I'm gonna show you how to add this part. So we've stitched either side to hold these together, and we have the elastic part that's gonna help it stay on your head and stretch across your head. So we're gonna try to line this up with the middle of this section. So find the middle and place, try to center the headband piece, the stretchy piece. Pin that in place. See how I've pinned that in place? And now I'm going to fold this side over and fold this side over. Get that in place and stitch through this whole thing. So let me place some pins to hold that in place. And I'm gonna stitch over it with a 1/2 inch seam allowance, and make sure you have your 14 or 16 weight needle, because it's thick. And we're gonna stitch across this whole thing, and we're gonna do the same on the other side. Make sure the piece is flat going across, because you don't want it twisting on you. And we'll do the same on this side. Find the center. lay it on the center. Pin it in place. Wrap it around. Put a couple more pins for security. Oh, it's getting thick. It's getting thick. Do your best. Wait a second. It's like, nope, not right here. All right, here. Here. All right, so we're gonna take that over to the sewing machine. We stitched it, we stitched it. I'm gonna trim a little bit of this excess off. And then you're just gonna flip it out. And see how that covers up where you stitched. Same over here. Y'all, I'm so proud of you. Look, you did it. You made a headband. Yep. So that's it. You want to see what it looks like on? So we finished the headband. Got a little, and make sure this back is straight. There we go. I like that it kind of looks jewel-like and that the gold in there matches the earrings I'm already wearing. So let's put this headband on, y'all. Let's see what we got. How does it fit? Right, she can do that. That's your headband. If you want your bangs out, bring them out, bring them out. Thusly, and there you have it. Arrange these curls, child. Okay? What do you think? Comment below. Would you make this? Would you make a million of these simple hair accessories? You can also do it backwards if you want it to look more like if your hair was all pulled back, like in a puff, and you want this part in the front and to pull it back thusly. I've done better. Look, like that. But if my hair was like frizzy or out in a puff, but I like it better this way. And you can wear it forward. You can wear it, but look, y'all, I messed my hair up. Let me know. Stay tuned for the next video where I'm going to show you how to do a different kind of headband. This one too. And we're going to talk about silk and satin prints. Bye.